Hello, and welcome to Mr. ASL Stories, here on YouTube. My name is Ken. Many of my friends have been nudging me to do this, and I think, okay, fine, I'll make some videos for YouTube. What kind of videos? I'm going to share stories. Some of these may be from once upon a time, some will be stories that I've made up myself, and others will be from my experiences in my life. I learned sign language long ago, 30 years ago. I was about 13 or 14 at that time. I started learning sign language because, first of all, I'm hard of hearing myself, and I thought maybe it might help me someday in the future. Secondly, there was a cute deaf girl that lived a few houses down, and I really wanted to meet her. We became good friends and started dating. A real serious dating? No, it was cutesy love, kind of like puppy love. Later on, my family moved, and I was there at a new high school, and in this new high school was a deaf boy who had been mainstreamed. We met, chatted, became friends, and then his friends to their friends, and their friends to their friends. And you know what? By the time I graduated high school, I had a lot more deaf friends than hearing friends, so that's just how it happened. Later, I moved myself as an adult, and I met another deaf woman. We dated. We got married, and later was born our son, who was also deaf. So I had a deaf wife, a deaf son. Our home language was sign language. The house was an ASL home. We had a light flashing for the phone, a light flashing for the door when someone knocked, and we had a TTY with a light on it as well that flashed. Oh, you know what? Nowadays, most people have video phones. Many deafs still use TTYs. It just depends. So, here I am. Now, many years later, I started studying on my own. I took all the exams, became a certified, fully licensed working interpreter. I've worked in hospitals. I've worked in colleges, universities. I've worked for Video Relay Service, a VRS, for 7 years. And now I work as a full-time freelance community interpreter. What's that, you ask? Well, I go out and I meet many deaf at their appointments. It could be for a job interview, or it could be for a termination from a job. It could be for a doctor appointment or for a counseling session or discussion. It could be a deaf teacher speaking with hearing parents. Or it could be the other way around, a deaf parents meeting a hearing teacher. Whatever. My job is very enjoyable and very satisfying. Obviously, any information about those interpreting situations I got to keep quiet and confidential. So my stories will come from other parts of my life, my experiences, my friends, even my son. I will try to do my best to make a video every week. Are these videos intended to be the one sole source for teaching someone American Sign Language? No. It's just an example of my expressions of a story that I'm sharing with my friends. I'm sharing with all of you. And hopefully you all will enjoy it. I do it for interpreting students to watch, to see someone expressing a story in sign language so they can practice their receptive skills. Now, whether someone's interested in learning sign or not, or if they want to become an interpreter, I think it's important that people learn sign language. More exposure, so to speak. So, that's it. I welcome your feedback. I welcome your videotape feedbacks. Am I perfect? No, all that, nuh-uh. But I do enjoy expressing my stories. Now, if you see something that's way wrong, like, whoa, that's wrong, or if you want to ask me something about something I've signed or how I signed it, fine. It's all welcome. I'm happy whether you send me a video or a written message of any kind. So I'm really looking forward to making these movies for you. Sharing my stories, my skills, my expressions, pouring it out for all of you. So until next time I see you, thanks for watching.